Views and opinions expressed by the On the Spot with David Rodgers show are solely based on the show's hosts, guests, and viewers. We are solely responsible for all show content in its entirety and does not necessarily reflect the opinions of any sponsors in any way. These broadcasts are presented and made public by the On the Spot with David Rodgers team in the hope that it'll be entertaining and informative to our viewers and listening audience.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's 7 o'clock and time for On the Spot with David Rodgers. And now, here he is, Mr. Friday Night, the show pony himself, the man, the dream, the legendary David Rodgers.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to On the Spot with David Rodgers. I am the show pony, David Rodgers, alongside Michael Heater, filling in for the Byron Bagwell and Mitchell Gunner. Great to have you along tonight's show. Sponsored by On the Spot Lawn Care. Let the red, white, and blue take care of your green. Call 904-966-1633. And by the Fantastic Fire Brigade. You can have a real fire truck come to your next event or let our Jambulance rock your party. Call 904-701-FIRE or visit fantasticfire.com. Let's get the show started as we always do with our prayer, our pledge, and our patriotic quotes of the night. I am going to ask Mr. Michael Heater if he'd lead us in our prayer tonight.
Absolutely. Our Lord and Savior, we thank you for the chance to gather together once again this evening, to be able to break bread with our brothers and sisters and to be able to share information. We appreciate the life that you give us and the opportunity to spread the word about you every day. We appreciate the opportunities that we are given, and we appreciate you allowing us to fulfill our mission. We love you, and we thank you for all that you do for us, as we thank you for those that protect us and serve to keep our nation strong. We thank you for our military, the armed forces that are out there day and night, protecting democracy and freedom. We thank you for those that serve on the home lines, the farmers, the truckers, those that do and work every day tirelessly to assure that your children are cared for. We ask for your blessings and your protective hand over those both nationally and internationally, those that are suffering in war-torn areas of the world, and those suffering in their own personal battles at home. Bless those that are watching tonight. Bless those that will be participating tonight, and keep everyone safe as we move through the coming days. For it is in Jesus' name, and the congregation says,
Amen. All right. Let us stand for our pledge, and I'll lead us in our pledge tonight.
Absolutely.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Great to have you along, guys. My name is David Rodgers, right along Michael Heater, and our senior producer back there, Mr. Dave Holland. No Byron Bagwell, no Mitchell Gunner tonight, as they have priorities coming up for themselves tonight.
Yes,
but great to have you along. We've got a great show planned for you tonight. We've got a special couple of guests for you. Mr. Kenneth Crawford is going to be with us, associate pastor at Praise Christian Assembly Church in Hampton, Florida. And we've got a special guest tonight too, Michael. I don't know if you've heard, but Kat Kamick has actually got somebody that's going to be running against her, actually two people, but one person, his name's Manuel Asensio. He's running against Kat Kamick. We'll have him on a call-in tonight and learn all about him and what his candidacy is all about.
Excellent.
But first, we've got to take care of what we do best, and that's keep the show flowing until we get to that point.
Sounds good.
Patriotic quote of the night.
Yes.
Got two of them.
Okay. I'm ready.
Everybody can play. Let's see how good you are.
All right. I'm ready.
All right. I will give you a hint. Both of these are about founding fathers.
Okay.
All right. Whenever you do something, act as if all the world were watching. Whenever you do something, act as if all the world were watching.
Thomas Jefferson.
Nice, yes.
I was going Jefferson.
You going Jefferson?
Okay.
All right. Anybody else here on want to go with Jefferson? You want to go with Jefferson too?
Yeah.
You three are absolutely correct. That is Thomas Jefferson. All right.
Okay.
Energy and persistence conquer all things?
Ben Franklin.
Adams.
Good.
Nice.
Adams.
David? Pass on that one?
Yep.
Pass.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was two good guesses. Alexander Hamilton.
Hamilton.
How about that? Nice. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. Again, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to On the Spot with David Rodgers. I am your host, David Rodgers, right along with Dave Holland and Michael Heater. No Byron Bagwell, no Mitchell Gunner, but we'll talk about Mitchell Gunner here in just a little bit.
Yes.
So, hey, don't go anywhere. But because here comes the all-new round table.
Hey Tornado fans, this is Kurt Miracle of Miracle Automotive and Towing, proud sponsors of Tornado Football. I want to welcome you to beautiful Stark, Florida at David Hurst Stadium, and thank you for letting us be a part of this community. We're here for more than your automotive and towing needs. We're here to be part of Tornado Country. Go Big Red!
This is the all-new roundtable. We go around the region or around the table with the latest news and notes. Brought to you by Harry Business in the Deerfoot Plaza, home of the $10 haircut. Call Dave and Company, 904-964-3338. Dave, give your new hours really quick.
Monday through Saturday.
Yes.
9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Closed on Sundays.
Closed on Sunday, yes, sir.
Very good.
I like it.
All right. We begin with tonight's news. We begin with breaking news out of Clay County as law enforcement remains on the scene of a serious crash on State Road 21 and County Road 215, just south of Middleburg. One person was trapped in an overturned vehicle that had to be rescued by firefighters using the jaws of life.
Wow. Hey, several traffic crashes occurred around Bradford County today, stretching resources, but fortunately there were no serious injuries during the day. There were 7 different traffic crashes within the last 24 hours around the county. Several people transported to area hospitals. Only one of those, a minor crash, happened on the bypass. One of those with very serious injuries happening last night. We'll delve into that in just a moment.
All right, we head down to Marion County where sheriff's deputies arrested 40-year-old Henry Lee Anderson, who is at Dean at Lake Weir Middle School after a student came forward saying she was sexually battered by the suspect. Anderson is on paid administrative leave after bonding out of jail as legal proceedings move forward in this case.
A 12-year-old child is hospitalized with serious head injuries following an ATV crash on Southwest 147th Street off County Road 18 between Brooker and Graham last night. The child was taken to a Gainesville hospital and is listed in critical condition, and the Florida Highway Patrol is investigating. The child was not wearing a helmet at the time of the crash. We're going to try to get Mitchell Gunner on the phone to discuss this and more coming up shortly.
And that's exactly right. Over to Suwannee County where deputies say probation violator is behind bars after he tried to escape from authorities. 29-year-old Stephen Copeland of O'Brien was at the Suwannee County Courthouse when they realized Copeland had a warrant on him. He fled and was eventually located in the woods by a K-9 team. He is now behind bars, ladies and gentlemen.
Good deal. Hey, a 35-year-old Hampton man was sentenced to 3 years in prison after pleading no contest to sending threatening texts, possession of drugs, and battery. Daniel Breezy had to be tased by Bradford deputies for resisting arrest when he was taken into custody in January.
Putnam County deputies are searching for a hit-and-run driver that killed a pedestrian Sunday night. He hit-and-run vehicle will have damage to the front right side, ladies and gentlemen. A broken front right headlight for sure, and possibly duct taped on the front right headlight area. Please be looking out for that. The suspect vehicle was traveling westbound on Silver Lake Drive, east of Thicket Lane, when the pedestrian was hit as they walked in the same direction. The female was later pronounced dead from her injuries at a Palatka hospital. Anyone with any information is please asked to call the Florida Highway Patrol.
Yeah. The North Florida Transportation Planning Organization has announced the approval of federal funding for transportation projects in Clay County, including the resurfacing of County Road 215 from County Road 218 in Middleburg to State Road 16 at Camp Blanding. It's a $4.2 million project that is scheduled to begin later this year and wrap up next year.
Nice.
Other improvements are to be funded, including the Keystone Heights area drainage improvements for State Road 21 from Brooklyn Bay Road down to Cargo Way. Now, this project will run about $271,000, and it's also scheduled to be completed next year.
The City of Lake Bullard's Community Redevelopment Agency secured money for upgrading the facades, right?
Yes, that is
Facades, that's right, of downtown businesses.
Very good.
And now businesses in Lake Butler are taking advantage of it.
Yes.
Locations along State Road 100 are getting facelifts and improvements thanks to the City of Lake Butler. All right, Michael, hey, that was all the news. A lot of news right there, a lot of tragedy. But you know, Michael, that's what we're here to do. We're here to bring you the news. If you haven't heard it, we're here to try to bring it to you first. Now, everybody, of course, wants to hear about that lovely weather we've been having. So, Michael, we're going to go over to you for that weather report.
This weather report brought to you by Austin's Weather Service out of Keystone Heights. Find Austin's Weather Service on Facebook and have a detailed local forecast sent right to you.
And Dave, you're going to love the weather because I got some good news for you.
All right.
We're looking at Sunday and breezy conditions with lows in the 50s, but the reason why with you're going to like the weather is because of that wind. Let's take a look at the pollen numbers. They are the lowest they have been in a long time, and check it out as this flies into the screen.
Nice.
Look at the numbers. Friday, 1.9. Thanks to the improving conditions. The Tuesday through Friday, the numbers are going to continue to drop as we move through the time, increasing up a little bit on Saturday, but you're going to see a lot of relief, again, due to that wind that's going to be blowing through here. That's due to a low-pressure system that's formed off of the Carolina coastline that's bringing in nor'easter conditions along the coast, and for us, really nice conditions as we move through the area. Let's take a look at the regional forecast, and I'll show you what we're talking about. We're looking at decent weather conditions, clear skies with temperatures in the 80s all across the southeast. Charlotte, 80 degrees. Winds are going to be gusting there along from Charlotte, especially over towards the coastline, headed down towards Florida. We're looking for ourselves winds at 15 to 20 miles per hour with higher gusts. And because of that, rip current risks are going to be increasing along our area beaches. Let's take a look at the local forecast, and I'll give you even better news for that one because check out these temperatures. We're looking at beautiful conditions, sunny skies, becoming partly cloudy as we make our way through the weekend, but really the sun is happy to be out, and we are too. Look for temperatures in the mid-80s all the way through the weekend. Lows, loving it, upper 50s.
Whoa.
It's beautiful. Open the window weather. It's going to be fantastic. Now looking ahead, we're looking at cool and dry, breezy conditions through the rest of this week. Clouds will return with a chance of showers late Thursday, slight chance on Friday and early Saturday as another frontal boundary moves through, but honestly, you're not going to get much better conditions than what we're seeing now, and that is the latest from Austin's Weather Service, David.
Wow, thank you, Mike, for that great weather report. Hey, that sun that was up there, was that Dave Holland's face in that sun?
As a matter of fact, it was.
Let's bring up that. Let's see if that was there. Let's look at that sun. That is Dave Holland's face.
Yeah, that
look
is.
at the eyes. Look at the eyes.
Clearly.
I guarantee you that's Dave Holland.
I venture to say.
I ain't saying anything.
I venture to say the eyes have it.
Sure does. The eyes do have it. Well, thank you for that weather update, Mike. We'll bring you that weather back toward the end of the show.
Exactly.
Again, if you're just now joining us, we have a great show planned up for you. We've got two guests, one in-house and one that'll be on the phone with us, and I'll get to that here in a minute. But first, let's talk about trivia that's held 2 times here each and every week.
That's right.
The first one is Michael's. Michael Heater is the trivia host on Wednesday nights at Fun Point. His trivia starts at 7 o'clock. Thursday night at the Downtown Grill. Mine starts at 7:30. I'm the host there. Thursday night trivia answer, Mike, this week is?
It is...
Cell. I'm intrigued on that one, too.
You have my attention.
I have your attention. Well, I tell you, man, we can go cell phone.
Yeah.
Hey, we can go... prison, cell. We can go several cells. Body cells.
Yeah, I mean, there's...
So, hey, there's all kinds of things.
I like it.
So, please, go out and enjoy both of these trivias. One on Wednesday, the next one, of course, on Thursday. 7 o'clock for his, 7:30 for mine. Go out and enjoy trivia at both places. Dave, you play at both. You like them both, don't you?
And Dave will tell you that the Wednesday night trivia that we do at Fun Point is by far the best trivia on Wednesdays. Yeah.
I enjoy playing trivia on Wednesday and Thursday.
Good
And
answer.
Thursday. Good answer, Dad. Good answer.
That's my week, man. Going
Makes
to
you
see
week.
you guys.
Yeah.
And you know what? I can't believe it, but I feel like I'm getting smarter hanging out with you guys.
Well,
As
you,
well
as well you should. That's
Yeah.
right. There you go.
Sure.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. Now, everyone's favorite segment. This is what everybody talks
they
about.
do.
Kenneth, if you don't know about this, that brings back a little history brought to you by our great media partners. WEAG, Eagle Country 106.3 FM. Chuck and Mary Kramer and Lynn Bellis. My bosses and Byron's bosses on Fridays. And whenever Mike does voiceovers,
That's it.
hey, Chuck's his boss
That's
at
exactly
that time.
right.
And the Bradford County Telegraph, John Miller, John Ryan Tillman, Mark Crawford, and of course, Cliff Smelly. Here's what's the date. These are the headlines from the Bradford Telegraph during the second week of May in what year? Chapel honored as Teacher of the Year. Bradford Commissioner seriously injured in accident. Bradford High Band wins state championship, David. How about that? Was that the second week of May of 2017? Second week of May of 2018? Second week of May of 2019? Chapel honored as Teacher of the Year. Bradford Commissioner seriously injured in an accident. I remember that.
I do too.
And Bradford High Band wins the state championship. Was that the second week of May in 2017, second week of May of 2018, or second week of May of 2019? We'll give you some hints here. Michael, I'll read the first one, you read the second one, and I'll read the third.
Sounds good.
Lily Chapel from Southside Elementary was recognized as the District Teacher of the Year and was presented 500 big ones, $500 from the Bradford County Education Foundation.
Bradford County Commissioner Kenny Thompson was seriously injured when a vehicle hit him while he was mowing a ditch near his home on State Road 16 just before 9:30 p.m. one evening.
Wow. The Bradford High School Band earned straight superiors in performance fundamentals, technical preparation, and musical effect. It came on their own stage as the high school hosted bands from all over the district and the state. All right. Chapel honored as Teacher of the Year. Bradford County Commissioner seriously injured in accident. And Bradford High Band wins the state championship. Was that the second week of May of 2017? Second week of May of 2018? Or second week of May of 2019? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. We have a great show tonight. Two guests, one in-house, one on the telephone, and I tell you, you're going to be intrigued by both guests.
Yes.
But for now, our senior producer, Dave Holland, is here. Say hello, David, to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
All right, to my right, filling in for Byron Bagwell and Mitchell Gunner is the Michael Heater. Say hello, Mike.
Good evening, folks. Glad to have you along.
Hey, there you go. And of course, I'm your host, David Rodgers. Glad to have you along. This is the way we play, Mike. Tell them what they'll win. I've got a little tickle in my throat, so you go
Take
ahead
care of
and
it.
do it.
Let me jump in there and take care of you. Hey, folks, we need you to enter every time that you put in an answer for what's the date. We record it,
Right.
and then everyone who gets the correct answer gets their name thrown into a glorious fire helmet at the
Yep.
end of each month. At the first show of the forthcoming month, we then draw a name. That winner gets a $25 gift certificate from the Downtown Grill.
You want to show them what that looks like?
Let me
Mike?
show you what that looks
that's
like right
Mr.
here.
Theus's, by the
Yes,
way.
David Theus won for last month. This is what you would be picking up here, just like so.
Wow.
Yep.
If I may do my
Well, do your magic. Do
There
your
we go.
Vanna White or whatever.
That's
There you
exactly
go.
right. So yes, we offer this like that. We award them once a month. We have
Yep.
been doing it since we began this program. You realize it's coming up on a year.
Well,
We've
yeah.
been giving away these
Those-
gift certificates.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. We've had multiple winners and everything. So
That's true.
Hey, you can win more than once. So make sure you get your answer in. I want to welcome everybody that's on the show. Gail Allen and Eddie Sigmund. Dottie Hanson's on. Wade Smith. Shirley Bagwell. Hello, Mom. How are you? Byron Bagwell is watching. Hope everyth's going well at home, Byron, by the way. John Prosal, a name I haven't heard in a while.
There he is.
Big John, what's up, buddy?
JP.
Roy Jackson's on. Dylan Rodgers is on. Wesley Mann is on. Jimmy Sparks from Lake City's on. Eddie Sigmund, hello, sir. Shirley Bagwell says, good evening, gentlemen. Good evening to you, ma'am. Daniel Nugent is on. Jenny Craig Hewitt is on. Austin Stevens says, good evening to all of us.
Good.
Phil Jackson's on. That's not the coach Phil. Well, maybe it is the coach Phil.
Coach. We don't know.
Yeah, it looks like a picture of him. John Garner from Pascagoula, Mississippi's on. Hello, John. Barbara Zipper from Lake Butler's on. Lynn Bergman's on. Austin Stevens says, rear end to you, enjoy the cool weather while we have it. Models are hitting towards mid-90s, the middle and the end of next week,
Absolutely.
with possible upper 90s, he says.
It's a good possibility as well. And don't forget, folks, we're less than 100 days. We're less than like literally like 25 days from the beginning of hurricane season.
Oh, jeez. Ellen Disher Williams is on. Anthony Black from Tallahassee, Florida is on. Here we go with the guesses, Mike.
Yeah, let me get that.
Mr. Robert McGee says 2017. Eddie Sigmund, 2017. Roy Jackson says, give me 2018. Phil Jackson, the coach, says, give me 2018. Anthony Black says, hello, guys. And Renee Stegall Shaw, one of my classmates from Pascagoula, Mississippi, is on. She says, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Pepper Autistic, she's on. I hope her show went well this past weekend. She had a wrestling show. Ellen says, I'm going to go a little different. She says 2019.
Okay.
Yep, Ellen Disher Williams. Todd Jordan is watching. Renee Stegall says, tell Michael to hush with that cane talk.
Kane.
Okay.
Kane. I'm not. Don't do a lot of Kane talk, and I'm more Gator than anything else.
I was just gonna say, I don't know. Renee likes LSU. I think.
Listen, hey, to each their own.
I was just gonna say.
It's okay.
So that's all the guesses I got right now. So I'm gonna ask my special guest. I know you haven't seen him yet. So I'm going to ask Mr. Kenneth Crawford, who is going to be our guest here in just a few minutes. What does he think the year is?
17.
You like 17. David?
Wow, there's a bounce.
17 to 18 and only one 19, Dave.
Yeah.
There's only one 19?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Let me see. What was that, a championship?
A state band championship, Vivian Chapel, or no, Lily Chapel.
Lily Chapel.
Teacher of the Year. And then what was the other one?
Was the commissioner injured in a hit, pedestrian strike?
I'll go there with the Vivian, man.
You're going 18.
I'm going to go 18.
18?
Okay. I'm going to go, Mike. Just throw people off. No. I think I know this. I'm going 2018.
2018? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going 2018. So, hurricanes, bad juju, she said.
Yeah, that Kane.
Yeah, that came.
Thought you meant Miami. I was like, yeah, that is bad.
Also says, I'm not fit for that conversation. Don't remind me. It's in less than 25 days, he says.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Austin takes his weather serious, ladies and gentlemen. You talking about somebody that's on it all the time. Takes it seriously. That's Mr. Austin Stevens. Also want to thank Mr. Austin Stevens for downloading our show on YouTube. So after this, about 7 o'clock tomorrow night, you'll be able to watch this show on YouTube. So I'm glad that he's able to do that for us. Sure, it says 2019.
Oh.
Yep. All right. Well, I guess we got all the answers in. I didn't see Miss Test on tonight.
No,
or Alvy. But if you are on and you just haven't been able to get through, we want to say hello, Alvy, don't we?
Sure.
Hello, Alvy. How are you? I hope you're getting better, buddy.
That's right.
Absolutely. All right. And the answer is, wait for it, do a little drum roll. Wait for it, and the answer is...
Way to go, Mom.
Oh! May of 2019. 2 names go into the hat next week.
That's right.
Nice, Shirley, nice.
So we will see those names plus all the others for the rest of this month going on. And we'll be drawing the first Tuesday in June. That will give us an opportunity to possibly pull your name out.
Absolutely.
The more you enter, the better chance you have of winning. Make sure you tune in every Tuesday night and play. Even if you're not familiar with it, even if you're just kind of not even from the area. I mean, it doesn't matter to us. That. We want you to play along like that one because you have the opportunity to win a fantastic $25 gift certificate from the Downtown Grill.
There you go. Austin Stevens says, let's see, not ready for it as I have not prepared for much. I don't need grass growing, he says. Yeah, speaking of grass, we got to take care of you. I know we need to get together on that.
Squared away,
absolutely. So. As for college ball, I'll root for whoever is playing against Alabama. Nice. That's what most people say. Ellen and Shirley was our two winners, and they both said, yay!